Thank you so much for stopping by, for visiting my channel today. My name is Nechelle. Welcome to my Lioness journey. Today I want to speak to you all about creating boundaries and why it's important. I'll give you my personal definition for boundaries. So a boundary is, in my opinion, when we're speaking about when it relates to us in a relationship or a situation, us and another party, it is a line that is drawn in the sand. It is a rule that you create for yourself. So it's rules that says that in order to have this relationship with me, or in any capacity, friendship, romantic, working relationship, these are rules set in place that it is important to me that you respect. And if you violate any of these rules that I have set in place for myself to protect myself, then there are consequences. And the consequences could range from limitations on how much access a person have to you. It could be the ending of something, especially if a person is continuously violating the boundary, or it could be first offense, that's it, again, depending on the severity of the offense, but it is something that you created for yourself to protect yourself and to be able to receive the respect that you deserve in any situation, because more than likely you're giving it to that person you're respecting their boundaries. In my opinion, it is very important to have boundaries in place for yourself to protect your peace, protect your energy, to show and teach a person what is acceptable in the relationship you have with them and what is not acceptable. And it's very important to have those consequences as well. You can't expect someone to respect you or respect a boundary that, one, does not exist. They don't know it exists because they're able to have their way with you in your life, whether that's a romantic relationship or you work at a job and you never stand up for yourself and say, I cannot do all this overtime, I'm burnt out. But then you're always, volunteering, sure, I'll do the overtime, knowing that your body needs the rest, or you really had something you wanted to do with your family or your child or your best friend or whomever that weekend, yet you put aside your needs and your desires to continually be there for that person. You allow them to continuously cross your boundaries. So it's important to have these rules for your life set up. In the past, when I was younger, I had boundaries, but my boundaries I found were flexible, and they were always flexible and adjustable to benefit another party. I'm introverted, but at the same time, when I did let people in, I'm a very loyal person in my relationships, and when I would let people in, if I felt like they were worth being in my life, then I tended to, in those relationships, put their needs above mine. So I would be willing to stretch or adjust my boundaries to accommodate these people, and I would pay for it. I would reap the consequences of violating my own boundaries. Sometimes, depending on what I did for the person, I may be exhausted in my body, I may be exhausted mentally, extremely dissatisfied. And life has a way of kicking your butt and saying, okay, you want to continue down this path, this is a miserable path, or you want to stand up for yourself, and are you going to not only create some boundaries but abide by them, because this is for you, this is important for you, for your own energy, for your own peace. And now I am proud of myself, and I'm proud to say that not only do I have boundaries, I have created more. And I do not have a problem with, at this point, saying no and feeling guilty. There was a time it's like, oh my God, I would just dread saying no. I would just have those, that feeling in my stomach, or I'll say no with a long explanation. I would be there. I would do it, but blah, 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 blah. And it's like, no, nope, can't do it. No, I'm sorry. No, I won't do that. No, I don't feel comfortable with that decision. I don't feel comfortable with that action. No. And that is amazing. And so if you're like how I used to be, and you struggle with like that, in your relationships or your job or whatever, create boundaries. Create boundaries. Believe in your boundaries. Believe in yourself. Know that you have a right to have rules concerning yourself that people cannot cross, should not cross, and you will not allow them to, because you are worthy of your own peace. That's my advice, and that's my suggestion. If you have some, like I had some, and like I said, I would stretch them and adjust them. Well, go back to readjust them, but readjust them to fit and benefit you. There's nothing wrong with, let's say, for example, your place used to be the hangout spot that everybody come to and have a little party or watch Netflix movies together, but no one was ever chipping in with snacks or drinks, or they always chose your place and no one else ever volunteered to have these things at their place because your place was convenient for whatever reason. And you're tired of that, and you're like, you know what, no, let's take turns, or I don't want to do my place, or let's rotate. We'll do my place one month, we do your place the next month, or we'll do my place on, one Saturday a month, your place one Saturday a month, whatever. Go back and readjust that and say, okay, how could this benefit everyone, but not that this is always on me and everyone is always looking for me to be the flexible one, but no one is ever volunteering. That's just, an example. Go back and readjust whatever that is for your own peace of mind and for your own, the sake of the relationships that you have, if you feel like they're worth having. And if someone is not willing to respect your boundaries, then they need to go, because if they cannot respect your boundaries, they're saying that how you feel and what you feel like is best for yourself is not important for them, that their needs are more important, and that they come before you, and no one should come before you. You come first. So that's my spill. I don't want to ramble, and I hope you found today's message to be helpful. Create boundaries. Do not allow yourself to be ran over, disrespected, or violated by people just to have them in your life. A person cannot respect a rule that does not exist. Thank you so much for stopping by today. If you like content like this or similar, anything that has to do with healing, encouragement, motivation, self-accountability, please feel free to subscribe, give this video a like, and share this video with anyone you feel like may benefit from today's message. Thanks again for stopping by. I will chat with you all in a new video. Bye-bye for now.